Hello, good morning, good afternoon, whatever. How are you today? Yes, I know you're sad, you're depressed. Today's Tuesday. We love Tuesdays, but it's our final week of school. But I have a question for you. Do you like my new intro? Do you remember what an intro is? If you say no, that means you forgot. That means you have a bad teacher. No, your teacher's very good. If you forgot, it's because you're so bad. It's okay. Do you remember second grade, the first oral test? Please let me introduce myself. My name is blah, blah, blah. I go to Julian Elementary School. Now, intro means the beginning. I said beginning, not bikini. Intro. Every week, I make a new intro video. The first 10 seconds of this video, you saw the monster truck. Remember my other intro videos? Me jumping out of bed because I'm so excited for school? Or there was the coffee. Remember the coffee intro? There was one other intro, I don't remember. And yes, last week, I couldn't think of a new intro, so I just used the old ones. I recycled. See, recycling is good. Okay, I just couldn't think of anything new. But this week we have the monster truck. Do you like it? You can tell me in the comments. Or you can tell me the intro is stupid. You can say which ones you like, which ones you don't like. Whatever. If you tell me, it helps me know what's good and what's bad. Then I can make better ones next time. Okay? We're not talking about the intro anymore. It's time for the OWR. He will not slap me again. I'm not scared. So, the OWR, the Our World Review. We're almost finished. We only have 4 more units, 5. I cannot count. So let's just do this and it will be summer. So bad. But that's okay. We always have next year to do more work. Okay? Take out your books. I am back because I forgot to tell you one thing. What are we reviewing today? Well, we're talking about exercise. We like to stay fit. We like to have fun. Do you remember that song? Yes, you do. We have a new music video for that song. So we're going to play that first. After the song, we're going to do the book. No. It'll be song first. Then the game, the Homonym Game. I know you love the game. And then we'll go back to the book to review. Okay? Do you remember all the exercises? Do you remember push-ups? Sit-ups? Pull-ups? And chin-ups? Remember, a pull-up and a chin-up are the same. Pull-up, chin up. This way, it's easier. You can put your chin over the bar. But when you do pull-ups, it's really hard to get your chin. So that's how you remember. Chin-ups are easier because you get your chin on the bar. And do you remember squats? Squat, not squat. You're so bad. You're so dirty. So, that's what we're doing. So, when I say go, the picture, the screen will fade. Do you remember fade? Colors fade. When you're old, your memory will fade. And the screen will fade to black. Go.
Song. Activity 1. Listen, read, and sing.
Let's move.
We like to feel fit. We like to have fun. We like to play hard. Let's move now, everyone. We want to feel healthy. We want to feel fit. Come on, everybody. Stand, don't sit. What did you do to be fit today? What did you do to be strong? What did you do to be fit today? What did you do? Did you move your legs? Yes, I did. Did you stretch your back? I did that a lot. Did you get enough sleep? Yes, I did. Did you eat a healthy snack? Oops, I forgot. Don't worry, tomorrow is another day. You can try again. It's okay. We like to feel fit. We like to have fun. We like to play hard. Let's jump now, everyone. We want to feel healthy. We want to feel fit. Come on, everybody. Stand, don't sit. What did you do to be fit today? What did you do to be strong? What did you do to be fit today? What did you do? Did you stretch your muscles? Yes, I did. Did you touch your toes? I did that a lot. Did you bend your knees? Yes, I did. Did you wiggle your nose? No, I forgot. Don't worry, tomorrow is another day. You can try again. It's okay. We like to feel fit. We like to have fun. We like to play hard. Let's dance now, everyone. We want to feel healthy. We want to feel fit. Come on, everybody. Stand, don't sit.
It is time for the homonym game. Now, we're going to start with the hardest today because you love the hard ones. This one's going to be very, very hard. Hey, wait a minute. It already says the answer. It says bank. Can you read that, or is it blurry? It says bank. But you know the bank. You go to the bank. You put your money in the bank. When you want money, you go take your money out of the bank. Do you see another bank? Or do you see a river? Well, a river has a bank. It has two banks. The left side and the right side. So, it's just for rivers? No, a wall is a bank. In basketball, do you remember the net, the hoop, and the backboard? The backboard is a bank. If you shoot the ball and it's nothing but net, that is not a bank shot. But if you hit the backboard, that's a bank shot. You bank it in, just like the river bank, here and here. So, okay, well, that one could have been hard, but they showed you the answer. But it's kind of small, so maybe you can't read. All right, moving this to the side. Number 2. Well, I think some of you already know this one. Do you know it? Well, you can see the box. But what is he doing? He's hitting people, punching people. Is he slapping people? Oh, don't slap me. This is a sport. It's not fighting, it's boxing. I think some of you know the sport, boxing. We've talked about it before. I heard some of you talk about boxing. Is it okay to box in school? Well, this box, yes. This boxing, no. You don't do that in school. Okay, here's one that's very yummy. Delicious bread. So the bread and the coffee? The bread and the newspaper? The bread and the beautiful girl with one tooth? It's the bread and the newspaper. Please look at the shape. Are they squares, rectangular, triangular? Or are they round? Well, you know how to roll up your sleeves. and you know how to roll a ball. Can you roll a newspaper? Yes. Can you roll bread? Yes, it's called a bread roll or a dinner roll. You can eat a dinner roll for breakfast if you like bread, but they're called dinner rolls and bread rolls. Roll. Okay, here comes a very easy one. Super easy, mega easy. Just say the answer, you know it. I can't hear you. Oh wait, I can't hear you because we're not in the classroom. This is YouTube. It's a virtual classroom. Well, what is he doing? He's tying. And what is he wearing? Yes, he's wearing a shirt. No, he's not wearing pants. Don't talk about that. So dirty. What's he wearing on his shirt? On his button-up shirt. It's called a tie. There are different kinds of ties. There's this tie. It's just called a tie. But the long name is a necktie because you tie it around your neck. So is that really a homonym? I don't think so. But then there's another kind of tie, like Hello Kitty has in her hair. Wait, does she have hair? Whatever, it's on her head. It looks like a bow. It's a bow tie. So, you know this one. This was easy. Tie and tie. Now, the last one. Maybe you think it's hard. Let's move it away. Maybe you think it's hard. Do you see the elevator? Yes. Do you see the boy? Very strong boy. He's exercising. He's picking up something. Well, yes, he's picking up, but what's another word for pick up? Lift. L-I-F-T, lift. Now, that's a good exercise. Push-ups, pull-ups, or lifting. Do you lift weights? So, lift, and then what about the elevator? Does the elevator pick you up? Does it lift you up? Yes. In the UK, they don't say elevator. So Teacher Paul will not say elevator. He will say the lift. So I will say the elevator, he will say the lift. So, we are finished. These 5 were pretty easy. The only question I have is about this handsome man right here. He's wearing a tie, but what is he doing? He's tying. You know how to spell tie, but how do you spell tying? No. Do you drop the E, so T-I-I-N-G? No. Change the I to Y. So drop the E, change the I to Y, then I-N-G. Tying. Okay, we are finished with the homonym game. It's back to the books. Okay, we are back to the book, and we are at the back of the book. We're starting with our H box. This is our long answer, but you don't have to remember everything. You don't have to memorize everything. You just have to understand and be good with the grammar. So let's read. I like to stay fit by playing badminton. I don't even notice I'm exercising because I'm having fun. Afterwards, my shoulder is usually sore. Now, let's start with the 2 words in the boxes. I know it's hard to read the screen, but that's because it's a pencil. It's not very dark. So let's put the big words on the board. Not the board, sorry, the screen. Let's make sure you understand these two words. Ready? Notice means you see something or hear something. It just means you know. K-N-O-W. Think about know and notice as the same thing. So remember one day I walked into class and there was Peppa Pig in my pocket? You didn't even notice. Okay, you did notice, but I'm so bad I pretend you don't notice. And sore. It means it hurts. It's pain. But it's not pain that I punch you in the face. Or you punch me in the face. That's not sore. Sore means you feel pain from exercise. So if you throw a baseball, it's fun. You're playing a game. You don't feel like you're exercising. But then your shoulder hurts the next day. It's sore. So pretty easy. You don't notice you're exercising because you're having fun. And then you feel some pain. It's sore. Next one. What exercises do you do? We don't need to spend a long time on this because we reviewed it many times. Just say, I do push-ups, pull-ups. Push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, chin-ups, and squats. Don't forget squat. Yeah, it's a dirty word also. But when you're watching sports, you'll see people squat down. In baseball, there's the one person who squats down to catch the ball. Is he called the squatter? No, he's called the catcher, but he has to squat. Now please turn to page 123. 123. I know this is not the beginning, the start of the unit, but this was the part that I want to focus. I want to focus on this part because the others are very easy. Too and enough. So too much or too many. Let's read. I don't watch too much TV. I think I get enough exercise. I drink enough water. I don't eat too much junk food. Now, do you remember what the question was on the oral test? Well, there were two questions on the oral test. Let's just start with the one. It was, do you get enough vegetables? Maybe you do eat a lot of vegetables. Do you eat too much? Too many vegetables? No, this is the one thing you cannot eat too much of. We will talk about that later. But right now, let's just say, I don't get enough vegetables. I don't eat enough vegetables. Now let's take the word green and make it a noun. Because most vegetables are green. Yeah. You see the orange carrots and the red peppers. But most of them are green. So we say greens. Plural. Many vegetables are greens. Say, I don't eat enough greens. I don't get enough greens. Now maybe you do get a lot. That's okay. We just care about the grammar. Now let's look at a dog squatting. Don't be dirty. He's exercising. He's squatting. Okay? Do you get enough exercise? What was the answer? Remember we said more than enough exercise. That's good grammar. I like it. Ready? I get more than enough exercise. Now, what is the one thing you cannot get too much of? Can you eat too much candy? Yes, it's junk food. Sweets. You can eat too much sweets or too many sweets. What about meat? And red meat. Do you see the color? It's red. We call it red meat. There's white meat like chicken and fish, but this is red meat, steak and bacon. Can you eat too much red meat? Yes. Meat is good for you, but too much is bad for you. What about fruit? Can you eat too much fruit? Yes. Fruit is good for you. It's healthy and nutritious. But it's also bad for you. What does it have inside? Sugar. And everybody says, oh, it's natural sugar, so it's okay. Your body doesn't know natural sugar or fake sugar from science laboratories. It's lots of sugar, but it's good for you. Eat it. Get your vitamins from fruit. Just don't eat too much. There's only one thing you cannot eat too much. Vegetables. Yummy vegetables are so healthy, you cannot eat too much. What do you think will happen? Do you think if you eat too many vegetables, you are going to turn into Vegetable Man? No, that's not going to happen. It will always be healthy, and it's not going to make your face look like a vegetable monster. Don't worry. So remember, vegetables are not just good for your body, healthy and nutritious. They are also very yummy and we love to eat them. Okay, sometimes they're a little bitter, but that's okay because they're so good for you. So go down to activity 1. We have the answers enough, too many, and too much. Remember, we also said more than enough. But don't worry about that now. Just look at number 1. It says, I drink or I don't drink soda. Well, I think all of you drink soda sometimes, but do you drink enough? Soda is very bad. 1 soda is too much. So, we're just going to say, I drink too much soda. Number 2. I get or I don't get exercise. Do you get too much exercise? Yeah, you can get too much exercise. But don't think about that. That's a lot. You will probably never get too much. Can you get enough exercise? Yes. You don't have to exercise all day. So you can get enough exercise. Or I don't get enough exercise. But do you remember the answer that I like? I get more than enough exercise. I think 1 hour a day is enough. So if you do 2 hours a day, it's not too much, but it's more than enough. Okay, the rest of the unit you can study yourself. Just finish reading page 123 because we're running out of time. And go back and just read all the sentences. Make sure you have a red check from the magic pen. If you don't, that means you did it wrong. So you need to see what the right answer is. Okay, goodbye.